Carol actually thinks she's at the Improv tonight. We didn't have the guts to tell her. We just told her this was the Improv. She's happy with that. I still have a feeling that even now she's going to ask me if I've done the lineup yet, even though she just got off stage. So, the first night, did you do the lineup yet? Did you do the lineup yet? Anyway, you guys having a good time so far? We're going to keep it going. We were all very impressed by this lady and the work that she does and her personality and her story. And she's going to come up and entertain us for a few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage, Vinnie Lynn. Vinnie Lynn.
West Palm Beach, make some noise.
Yeah.
Are y'all enjoying yourself?
Yes.
Y'all don't sound like y'all enjoying yourself. Right, that sounds better. As Mike told you, my name is Vinnie Lynn.
Yeah.
And I am an African American.
No.
I know some of y'all looking at me like, well, why she tell us that? We can see that. But you know what? Nowadays, you can't tell. Until I started speaking, some of y'all may have thought I was Haitian. Or maybe even Jamaican. And when I go to Trinidad, they think I'm a Trini. But it's important that you know that I am an African American. Because now that they talking about giving reparations to descendants of slaves, I want to make sure there is no confusion. I want to make sure I get mine. Okay? So I was doing a little research. So what they going to do, how they going to prove who is actually a descendant of a slave? They said, well, you had to have been brought over here involuntarily and put to work. So I started getting a little concerned. Because, see, I know my people. And I believe that when they saw that big ship pull up, they thought it was a cruise line. It was like, take me, I want to go. Where we going? And even though the accommodations was kind of bad, they wanted the full ride, okay? They was like the Jewish people over here. They wanted to get all they non-money worth, okay? So when they were stopping at different islands, they was like, we not getting off yet. We going to the last stop. So, but they told me that was okay, because even though they may not have come here, they may have come a little voluntarily. When they got here, working was not voluntary. So I started, really thinking about this. I said, they gonna give reparations? What they gonna give? I mean, when I was growing up, I heard all the stories. You gonna get 40 acres and a mule. Land is kind of tight in the United States now, if y'all didn't know. So we might not be able to give everybody 40 acres. And who wants a mule anyway? But I've been over on the island, and I've seen some of them beachfront condos. So I'll take a condo and a cute dog. I think they're gonna make you take a test. So it's gonna be like, did your mama used to give you Tang instead of orange juice? You might qualify. Did you have that other lunch meat? Y'all know the one, Spam. You might qualify. If your parents were from Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, or North Carolina, you may qualify. So I think I'm good for that. Anybody else here, or anybody in here, hate lawyers?
Yes.
Huh? Anybody hate lawyers?
Yeah.
Me too. And I am one. wouldn't be that bad, except we have clients. But lawyers are some of the most miserable people in the world. See, I used to represent criminals. Now I represent politicians. Okay, same thing. But when you represent a criminal, they are some of the stupidest clients in the world. See, so I had this one client. He was charged with breaking into his neighbor's house. He lived next to these people all his life. He used to babysit their children. He would cut their grass. He went in their house while they were home with no mask on. He thought they weren't going to recognize him. And then when the police came to arrest him, he hid behind a tree. A bonsai tree. 350 pounds. And not one of those pounds is for a brain. So when we met and we were talking, and I was like, well, you know, I got to come up with some kind of defense for you. What should I say? He said, it wasn't me. I said, no, that's a song, baby. He said, well, what you gonna do? What should I do? I said, next time, find a bigger tree. So I am the youngest of 4 children. I have 2 sisters, and we are typical siblings. We always have a rivalry going on. You know, that typical, any sisters or relatives, y'all some children back there, y'all have simple rivalries, you know, always trying to outdo the other one. Well, my sister and I have this competition. Who can have the most surgeries? My middle sister is a little overachiever. So she done had like 5 knee surgeries, 2 brain surgeries, and some back surgery. The oldest one, she trying to keep up with her. So when I had my knee surgery, I told them, look, I ain't gonna be like y'all. I ain't having no brain surgery. That's for y'all, okay? So when I woke up from my brain surgery, I was paralyzed. I was laying in the bed, and I couldn't move anything on my left side. I was just laying there. And when you laying in a bed paralyzed for the first time, you start thinking of things. Of course, the first thing I thought of is, y'all top this. But then I started thinking about the things that I may not be able to do ever again. I said, you know, I ain't gonna be able to hop. And then as I got back, I said, I ain't gonna be able to skip. You know? But you know what really made me work hard to recover? I thought about the fact, I said, I ain't never gonna be able to do stand-up comedy anymore. I'm gonna have to sit down. Any single women in the house? Y'all sound a little sad that y'all single. Let me ask y'all again. Any single women in the house? Well, I'm single too. I know it's hard to believe, right? Yes, I know. I know it is. But I have a lot of friends, and you know what they tell me all the time? If you just dye your hair and get rid of that gray, you might be able to find somebody. But I thought about it. I said, well, if I do, and we really get kind of close, he gonna see some gray hair sometime, somewhere. Oh well, maybe not. So you know, typical. Somebody else talked about it. You know, I did all the online. So I did Match. It was a mismatch. I did Our Time at the wrong time. I even tried eHarmony, and all we did was fight. Then I figured I was bound to find somebody on Black People Meet. And all I met was white men. In fact, I met one, and he put down, his ethnicity was other. What other? A dog? I mean, I didn't understand that. So we started communicating, and he wanted to meet. So he was headed south on I-95. And he said, well, I know what. Is there a Starbucks nearby? I can get right off I-95 and I can meet you for a moment in the parking lot. That should have been my first clue, right? So we pull up in the parking lot and he jumps out his car and he's standing there and he said, well, get out and give me a hug. No, I don't know you. And he told me, he said, well, if I had been Denzel Washington, you would have jumped out the car and hugged me. I said, if you had been Denzel Washington, you wouldn't have asked to meet me in a parking lot. So I have given up on online dating. Okay? I have found the perfect way to meet a man. All you single women, let me tell you how you meet a man. Start reading the obituaries. Recently widowed, there's a man out there for you. Okay? And you know, they always say, she left a loving husband. So you know he know how to be married. So you go and read the obituaries and pick you out one. And then now, I don't know, I think the brother and I, we the only black folks here. But for black people, the viewing gonna be on Friday evening. That's right, brother? Between 5 and 8. Okay? Now, y'all may have to check that out. Some of y'all may have to take off work. It might be at noontime or something. But you find out when it is. And if you gotta give up happy hour, do it. But you go get dressed. Look real good. And go in there. And you know, if you don't see him, somebody gonna point him out to you. But he usually gonna be the man sitting on the front row crying. Go up to him. Introduce yourself. He gonna need somebody in his time of trouble. Why can't it be you? And then when the family get ready to leave, you know how they had them limousines out there, and they get in the limousine to leave? Follow them. Do a drive-by. So you're going to want to see what he got. And then on Saturday morning, go to the funeral.
No, baby.
And if you don't like him, he going to have some friends. You might like one of them. So that ought to be your every Saturday night routine. You ought to be going to a funeral a week until you find you a good man. You can't find nobody in West Palm Beach? It's okay, read the Miami Herald. The Sun said no. No place is too far to go when you looking for a good man. I got one other thing to say to y'all, but you know, I'm gonna need y'all help, okay? I don't need the young people. Y'all young people back there, y'all gonna help me.
Yeah.
Because the next one I usually do, I really need some black people in the audience. So I ain't got no black people in the audience tonight. Okay? So can y'all be my black people for me tonight? I need y'all to say, yo man.
Yo, man.
No, not you. So, your children, okay? Give me a little bass in it too. Yo man.
Yo, man.
Okay, y'all sorry, black people. Y'all gonna work right now, okay? But this is for you, okay? Black people, my black people over here, okay? But let me try them over here. Can y'all say, yo man?
Yo, man.
They just as bad as you. With the millennials, okay? your children after expensive liquor and fancy cars. Name your daughter Portia, and you know she's slow. Or you name her Alexis, and she look more like a Buick. Then you try to name your son something smooth, like Cavassier, and he act more like Mad Dog 2020. When they bring you that child in the hospital and they ask you her name, there is no Q in Keisha unless you're talking about her food, okay? Y'all know it's getting so bad, my white people over here, they starting to do it too. I got a friend, she named her daughter Darshana Faye.
Oh, God.
Yeah, y'all think she black, don't y'all? Her last name Shapiro. She changed that last name and she can get a scholarship, okay? Thank you, folks.
Don't do that again. All right. Let's keep it going for Vinny Lynn, ladies and gentlemen. So we're doing good. I'm gonna keep it going. This next guy